everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sybil and I do videos about yoga, health, and decluttering my life. And today is a yoga, like a mini yoga break. So the focus of this class is going to be on releasing the neck and the shoulders. It is a chair yoga class, or if you don't have a chair available, you can do it from a comfortable seat. So before we begin, I recommend getting a chair, if you're doing it from a chair, where you can sit with your feet flat on the floor. Also, I recommend moving slightly away so that you're not resting your back to the back of the chair, because I want you to be able to engage your core, and that'll help you with your posture and building the muscles that support a long posture. Also, I highly recommend that you take care of yourself. So what I mean by that is if you've been told by a doctor to not do any of these kind of movements, maybe preview the video first, then please don't do them. Also, please stop if anything hurts or feels weird or just doesn't feel good in your body. Just stop right away. So we will we'll start. We'll get ready to begin. So start by placing your feet on the floor. Mine are about hips width apart. Again, move slightly away from the back of the chair. And roll your shoulders up to your ears, down, around, and back. We'll create a little bit of what's called mountain pose here in the torso, even though we're sitting. So think about the space about 2 inches below your navel, and think about pulling that space just gently up and in. Soften the front ribs back. And then think about getting your side bodies as long as you can. So press your hips down into the chair and then feel the rebound energy upward. You can also press your feet firmly into the floor. So your shoulders are held slightly back and slightly down, navel up and in, front ribs pull back. From that space, close your eyes if that feels good and take a few deep breaths, just sort of letting go of the day or letting go of anything that's happened so far. Relax your jaw. Relax the muscles in your face. Try to bring your breath even on the in and out. This class will be a quick little yoga break. Now very gently draw your chin down to the notch of the throat and just kind of feel what that's like. You can even sort of play around with moving the head a little bit, maybe side to side, and just seeing what the neck is like on either side. Keep the breath flowing, keep the jaw loose. Keep the strength of the torso as you press your hips down into the chair, feet into the floor, navel gently pulling up and in, front ribs gently drawing back. And at any time you'd like, if it feels reasonable, you can start to make circles with your nose right in front of your face. So imagine that there's a paintbrush in front of your nose or attached to your nose, and you're just drawing circles. They can start really small. There's no need to drop your head all the way back to release the neck. Sometimes that brings more tension, so we're trying to release. Think about breathing in one half of your circle and then exhaling the other half. Keep the softness, but also balance that with a little bit of strength in the core of the body. Now, wherever you are, pause, and then slowly start to move the other way. Keep it light, keep it flowy as best you can. Remembering to stop if it feels bad or if anything is pinching. Maybe 1 or 2 more times around. Making the circles as big or as small as you prefer. The body will let you know. And then nice and easy, bringing the chin down to the notch of the throat. Just take a couple of breaths. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. And then nice and easy, lift the chin so that the chin is level to the floor. On an inhalation, reach your arms up and overhead. Drop your shoulder blades down. Maybe just turn the neck side to side. See what that's like. See how it feels a little bit different. And then lower one hand down, maybe holding onto the side of the chair. And then take your other hand and gently place it on the elbow. And we're going to make slow circles. Slow circles here. You can take yourself in a little bit of a side bend if that feels good. You can stay more erect. And then again, attach a breath to the movement. So breathe in 1/2 of the circle and then exhale the other half. Again, keep the jaw nice and loose, feet planted, navel gently in, ribs gently in, side body's long. And then wherever you are, pause and go the other way. Just sort of letting that go. You can let your head stay more upright. It feels good for me just to sort of drop my ear toward the shoulder. Do what feels good for you right now. Maybe 1 or 2 more times around. And then slowly release. If the head is tilted, go ahead and lift the head. And 1 more time. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Lengthen the side body. Exhale your opposite arm down. Whatever hand you just did, you do the other. Bend the elbow, let the fingertips touch the shoulder, and slowly make those circles again. Deep breath, jaw nice and loose. Breathing in 1/2 the circle, exhaling the other half, always remembering to keep the core of the body as strong as you can to keep it erect. So try not to round, but instead think about rooting down to lift. Deep breaths. Feel how the chest opens as well. Pause and go the other way. Notice what it's like to go the opposite direction. What do you feel? Maybe 1 or 2 more times around in this direction. And then nice and easy, lower down. If the head is tilted, lift it back up. And place the hands on the lap. Just take a couple of breaths in and just feel what it's like. Feel the difference. Many people think that you have to do these big, fancy poses in order to feel the effects from the beginning and the end. And it's not so. You can actually use really gentle, soft movements, and they make an enormous difference. So we're going to work on the back of the shoulders now, so extend the arms. And then you're going to cross one arm over the other. And then bend at the elbow. So for some people, right here is enough. If this is too much, you can even hug yourself. Maybe using your fingertips to gently pull the shoulders down. But if you can, you're here, and if the wrists like it, you can actually cross here at the wrist. What you don't want is this. You don't want the wrists to be sort of contorted. You want them perpendicular to the floor. And as you inhale, press your feet down, lift the belly, gently pull those front ribs in. Inhale, lift the elbows, gently pull them away from the body. Exhale, draw them down. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, draw them down. Little self-massage here. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 1 more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And release. Gently release. Reach the arms out, maybe a little bit back. I'm pulling my chest slightly forward. And exhale, bring the hands down. Take a couple of breaths. Feel the difference, right and left sides. And then we'll go the other way. Reach the arms now. The opposite arm is on top. which is this way for me. Nope, other way. Again, you're here, here, or cross. Pull the elbows slightly away from the body and gently bring them up and down. So inhale to lift, exhale to lower. You're just giving yourself a hug. You can still inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Jaw nice and loose. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. And gently unravel the arms. Reach the arms up and overhead. Deep breath in. And exhale. Release. Just take a couple breaths here. Notice the difference. Notice even if you can sit up with a little bit more or a little less effort. Notice how the head may have that sense of sort of floating on the neck a little bit more effortlessly. And notice this sort of softness and broadness across the front of the chest and across the collarbones. Take a moment just to thank yourself for showing up for this mini practice. You don't really need 30 or 40, 60 or 90 minutes to make a difference. And then bring your hands to your heart. I thank you so much for joining me for this little short practice, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more like it, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below what videos you'd like to see, what parts of the body that we gently would like to address to soften and open, maybe even strengthen. So until next time, I wish you happiness,